Okay, so this is all great information, but it's kind of useless. Uh, but everyone got to start somewhere. So if you haven't ever ran anything like that, I hope you learned a little bit. But we're about to kick it up a notch. And the first thing we need to do is, let me show you first. The file's not read right. So if you were trying to look for a sequence with the file we just were using, you're just not going to be able to have the correct information. And the reason is because if you were searching for AACT, AA, or AGAA right here, and you did a find with that, I mean, you might find another one, or you might count it and count 7 of them, but maybe there's 8 or 9. And the reason that won't count right is because there's actually these breaking or non-breaking spaces, or gosh, I forgot what they're called, but there's an extra character in between these, and it's gonna mess up your count. It's gonna mess up your sequence if you're trying to find something. And if you had indents for cDNA library tags, or if areas were tagged within the file that you're reading, there's going to be paragraph indents, tabs sometimes, and what you want is you want one long string to read. You don't want this chopped up file that Python kind of automatically chops up in the read function. So what you really want to do is you want to run you basically want to clean it up here. So I'm going to call this variable the ch20, and I run it like this because this is the way that I've had most success with it. But I run the join, and then inside the join function I run the variable read20 and dot split. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to split every single character on here. So all the characters, these spaces, they're going to get split, broken. And then what we're going to do is we're going to join all the spaces with no space. So I didn't space here. That's why I put 2, so that you know that I did not space in between there. Put a dot join, and then that joins all those spaces together with no space. So you'll have one long string, and then we can do gosh, of course. Here we go. And now it's just one long string, as you can see. It doesn't break it up and put it vertical for us, or wrap it. And now it's actually better to find a sequence, because you can find any sequence now. It doesn't have you don't have to worry about those breaking spaces.